What up, YouTube? Press here. See if I can get this thing to stop shaking.
Well, I was leaning on the table, so.
Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and do the flat bet part of the blender. And that way I can break it down a little bit. This is pretty much the basis in which you build off. I always start out on any table just flat betting first and then work into the blender. Let the shooter prove that he can go the distance with multiple numbers instead of going ahead and laying the numbers out first and getting them taken off on a short roll. My wife's got her spiced cider mug that she apparently wants to have on YouTube, so we're gonna go ahead and put some spiced cider in it, and maybe she can roll us some dice here. So anything I can do to get her to come downstairs, we'll go with that. Whenever you're ready. Hard 10, it looks like. Square, pair. Alright, we'll go ahead and move the... I gotta be fast because she's gonna start chucking the dice here real quick. Alright, whenever you're ready. Yeah, for some reason, they don't want to stay in there, so let's try it again. Looks like we got a 3-1-4. 3-1-4. So we'll travel this. I like to do 3, 4, and then 5 as I progress up. So my third 10 is right now. So I'm looking to move up the next after the next throw, even if that gets replaced. You can go ahead and chuck those when you're ready. And there's the 7. There's the 7 right there. So needless to say, this loses, but I made $10. Made $10. No sense of doing it any otherwise. Start out with $300, and we'll see how far we can go. What's that?
It's shaking a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's swaying. I don't know. I'm gonna have to adjust the bracket on there. 6, 4, 10. As my wife just pointed out, the camera is shaking a little bit. I'm not quite sure if the bracket is, that was a 6, 4, 10, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if the bracket is loose or what, but I'll go ahead and mess with that later. All right, we got a 10 again. Start out with 10 on the flat bet. This is like the basic premise of my blender, and I always like to start here and then let it evolve on its own. Go ahead. Looks like a 3, 2, 5, yeah? That's what it looks like. She's got the old reds out. One more on the DC, and then we'll go up. Looks like we got the hard 10, so she got her point. This comes down. This travels. This loses. And I only play 1 DC per shooter, so we'll go ahead and let her shake and bake on the dice. See what her next point's gonna be. That looks like 11, yo. So that's a front line winner, does nothing for me. Five, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9 is the point. Hey, if you guys get a chance, check out Mel from Hawaii. It's Craps Hawaii. He just sent me a message, and he's been checking out some of my videos. I've been watching him for a while, so if you get a chance, jump over and check out his power pressing. He has a unique way of pressing, but he does a good job. So go ahead whenever you're ready. We got a 5, 3, 2, 5. So we'll go ahead and knock this one down and we'll replace it. And we're at 15 again. So this is just the one part of it. So we have this part, we have the don't pass, pass, and the flat bet back behind with a slow ladder, and then the progression of the blender on the front. But we're just breaking down the flat betting part now, just going slow so everybody's seeing how it works. Go ahead whenever you're ready. And then you got the field, of course. Got a 9, 5, 4, 9. Looks like she got her point again. Go ahead and knock that over there. Since we're not on the don't pass, we don't lose anything. Whenever she's ready, we'll get another 15. And that's the 7. So she's 7 out on the come out, which for a lot of people, they'll get paid on the pass, don't pass, and we'll just get paid back behind and let her keep throwing there. So we get $10 there, we get 15 there, and we get 15 there. And we will collect our chips. And this right now is where I start making my play of how I want to how I like to play at the casino. So as soon as I get into a profit, I start figuring out, okay, I need an exit strategy, right? So I bought in with 30 or 300 bucks, and right now I'm up $35. So one more roll or a goal. So I'm already at 10% of my bankroll. I like to get in, hit the table, and get out. In Vegas, that's what I did a lot of times. I'd order a coffee or something in the morning, go play for 10 minutes, make some money, and get out. So she's still rolling. I'm not going to play anything. I don't know why the dogs are barking. But she's still rolling, so I just went ahead and collected on that 7, and then we'll let her go ahead and establish another number and keep playing the same shooter. We got a 4, 2, 6. And since we got paid, we'll just start right back down at 10. So it's a 4, 2, 6, no sense in progressing it. Start right back at 10 and keep going. Got a 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Let this travel to the 9. Another 10 here. 2 more 10s. This way we'll just keep going with the same shooter. Got a hard 10. Got a hard 10. She always plays pretty good. My wife was pretty good at poker too, but she always told everybody she didn't know what they were doing until they put their money down. She's like, oh, I'm tired, I gotta go. And then she took all their money. So, that's all right. And there we go, 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. And now we go up to 15. And I go up to 15. Keep going. And 7. So, the only thing that lost is this. This DC lost, and we'll just get paid back behind. So we get 10 there, 10 there, 10 there. And I would probably, now she's 7 out with that one shooter, I'd probably just take my profit and go do something else for a little bit. Looks like, let's see, here we got 100 here. Here's 100. There's 200, that's our buy-in. And this is our profit, 10, 20, 30, 45 bucks in one roll. This is where the discipline comes in. I never stay, and you can ask my wife, I never stay anywhere longer than I have to. I'm not going to stay long enough to give their money back. So I would take that profit, I'd take that 45 bucks and I'm out. I'd call her up and go do something else. That's like the biggest lesson that I can't express enough is once you have your profit in your rack, it's time to go. Don't stick around long enough to give your money back. Go do something else. Go walk around. Sam and I would just basically walk right to the cage, get our money, call and see what they were doing, go play some slots or whatever it is that we were doing, go for a walk, and then just hit another table. 1 or 2 shooters, make a profit, and get out. So I want to thank my wife and her spice cider mug for shooting, and I apologize for the shaky camera. I gotta check this mount. I think I have it a little loose or something. But that's all I have, just the backbone of the blender, just flat betting, showing you how easy it is just to pick up a couple bucks pretty quick. One shooter, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, 45 bucks. So until later, you guys know what to do. Press out.